haven't burned may very well burn in the next 24 hours.
A state funeral for Jimmy Carter in Washington. Then,
a hometown funeral in Plains, Georgia.
Good morning, I'm Peter King with the CBS World News Roundup. The Southern California wildfires were 0% contained when you went to sleep last night. They're still 0% contained, and officials say at least 5 people have been killed with more than 1,300 homes and businesses destroyed in Los Angeles County. Our team coverage begins with correspondent Lilia Luciano in Studio City.
The legendary Hollywood Hills became the latest flashpoint in wildfires consuming large parts of Los Angeles overnight. Flames broke out around 5 p.m. yesterday in Runyon Canyon Park, a popular spot for hikers and dog walkers.
Our house is, you can tell it's next, and we're getting out.
The streets below the hills, evacuation orders stretched south to the famous Hollywood Boulevard and its Walk of Fame, where spectators gathered to watch the blaze and traffic bottlenecked with residents trying to escape.
CBS's Jonathan Bigliotti is in the Pacific Palisades.
The Palisades fire has devoured everything in its path, including some of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the country, leaving behind only remnants of what was in the Pacific Palisades. The fire quickly spread to the celebrity haven of Malibu, reducing the once iconic Pacific Coast Highway with its beachfront restaurants, the piles of debris and smoky ash.
An insane scenario right now. I can't believe that just all across LA, this is just happening and it's completely out of control.
This is now considered the most destructive fire in LA County history.
Correspondent Chris Van Cleve is covering the Eaton fire, which is blamed for the 5 known fatalities.
The around-the-clock battle against the Eaton fire, inflamed by harsh winds, continued overnight as firefighters raced to save what they could. A few miles away in Altadena, we found what could only be described as a hellscape.
This is Altadena, and it's hard to imagine much of anything will be left in this neighborhood. You fire there, you have fire burning over there, more fire over there. That home completely engulfed. There is fire everywhere.
CBS News meteorologist Rob Marciano had to look at the environmental factors that have pushed the flames so far, so quickly.
The drought, drying out vegetation, on top of the seasonal Santa Ana, has made for a combustible mix. The Santa Ana winds created by cold high pressure plaguing so much of the country, pushing dry air down over the mountains, compressing it through the canyons, and accelerating it all into a cataclysmic firestorm. The winds turning iconic palm trees into whipping flamethrowers, sending smoke and fire in every direction.
In the deep south, it's not dry heat, but freezing temperatures and snow that are causing trouble. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
Texas is going to be the main focus. You're going to be seeing snow in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. Could be seeing 4 or 5 inches of snow there potentially. To the south, you'll be seeing some ice. At least a coating of ice, maybe more, and that's going to be really problematic for power outages and travel.
This is the National Day of Mourning for Jimmy Carter. The former president's funeral cortege has driven him by the White House one last time. The state funeral just started at the National Cathedral. Here's CBS's Nancy Cordes.
President Biden and Carter were famously close, and the Carter family has asked Biden to deliver one of the eulogies today. 2 of the other eulogies were written by 2 men who have already passed away themselves. Carter's predecessor, President Gerald Ford, and Carter's vice president, Walter Mondale.
They'll be read by Ford and Mondale's sons. Carter's final journey takes him home to Plains, Georgia. WSB's Jonathan O'Brien is there.
Here in Plains, former President Jimmy Carter is known to many simply as Mr. Jimmy, and people are remembering him fondly.
He's just a wonderful person and humanitarian.
President Carter was probably one of the best presidents I've had in my lifetime. He's a good man.
Later today, extended family and friends will attend a service inside Maranatha Baptist Church where Carter taught Sunday school for decades before his private burial alongside his late wife Rosalind near their home here this evening.
It's 5 past the hour.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures.